Hey guys, last day of June, Tuesday the 30th. We are out here in the garage gym, and it is day number 107, I believe. So, today we're going to be hitting the younger brother of Kalsu. I'm going to demonstrate and go over real quick, and then I'm going to give you guys the accessory work that we will have today as well. So, here's the game. If you have not seen Kalsu before, it is one movement, one big rep counts that you're trying to accomplish or finish. Now, starting at 60 seconds in, every minute on the minute from there, you have to stop doing that movement and you have to complete a specific number of reps of the second movement before you can go back to it. General rules of this: you always have to do the EMOM, right? So this is going to be the same EMOM as Kalsu, which is 5 burpees. So every minute on the minute, starting 60 seconds in, you have to complete 5 burpees before you can start collecting your reps, which in this case is going to be a weighted lunge step on that minute or on that round. Now, the little caveats: you can take a minute off of the lunge steps, right? So let's say you start that minute with the 5 burpees, you're smoked, you need a little break. You do not have to do lunges. However, when that next minute hits, you have to do the 5 burpees. So that is mandatory, the lunges are not, but 300 lunges in this case is going to be when the workout ends. So theoretically speaking, if you could get to 300 lunge steps before 60 seconds, then you would not have to do burpees. They are only there to force you to stop doing the lunge steps and complete something else before you go back to the lunge steps, all right? Now, if you can get to your 300th burpee at, let's give out a random number here, 14:59, then you don't have to do the burpees that come at 15 minutes. However, if you can't get to that last lunge step before 15:00, you have to do your 5 burpees before that last lunge step. Now, I said weighted lunges. The RX, so as prescribed weight, is going to be 35 for the guys and 20 for the ladies. I do not care how you guys hold this. Here, 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 here. If it's a plate, if it's a dumbbell, if you have a barbell empty, that is fine. Does not matter to me. I also do not care how you guys lunge. It can be a forward stepping. It can be a walking. It can be a reverse lunge, okay? The requirements for the position of the lunge are 90 degrees. Front knee, back knee, 90 degrees. So we're not getting these little mini weird lunges in, but we're also not getting these really long, terrible ones that beat the crap out of the front of our hips, all right? So 90 degrees, and we have to be supporting the weight somehow, unless you're going to modify, scale it back, and just have no weight at all. Okay, obviously, if that's the case, then that's not going to be a big deal. Burpees, like I said, have to be 5. Take it seriously. Get those hands up overhead. Make sure you guys stand up all the way. Make sure we are clearing through. As somebody that has done this, and honestly, somebody that enjoys Kalsu, even though I'll probably never do it again, this tends to be a workout, or at least a scheme, that is way too strategized by the people doing it. Meaning, do not overthink how you're going to do the workout. Simply do the workout, right? So do your lunges, get as many done as you can, hit your burpees, go back to your lunges. Continue doing that until you crash, if that happens before you're done. If you're about to crash, then you can take, that 30, 45 seconds off of the off of the lunges on that round. After you complete the burpees, complete 5 more burpees, and then back to your lunges, all right? But the more somebody tries to game these schemes, meaning resting early because they think that's going to help them push later, the more pain they end up finding themselves in, because once we get far enough in, those burpees really start to accumulate and they start to take a lot out of us, especially once we get into the 10 to 15 range for most people, We've already completed 50 burpees. They start to get slower, and that starts to have a compound effect because then we don't get as many lunge steps done, and everything starts to snowball from there. A lot of times once we get into the I'm gonna rest a minute mindset, that tends to happen cyclically, meaning we're gonna have a couple of those in a row and then we're in a bad position because we have accumulated burpees, but we have not gotten any closer to our goal. All right, modifications, there aren't a ton. Like I said, if you guys need to take the weight off, you can always position the weight in different positions. If you have a knee problem where you can't touch the ground, or you want to stay away from the lunge for possibly a hip or knee reason, then let's use a forward step up. When you're setting the height of the step up, let's try and keep the knee at or under the hip, as opposed to a very high step up where I'm really gonna have to reach and overextend to get the hip, okay? Stick around and I'm gonna walk through the accessory, a frog pop for you guys. All right, guys, so now that you have completed that crushing little brother of Kalsu, let's talk about the frog pops. Accessory timing is going to be 30 seconds of work and a minute of rest for 3 rounds. Now, my setup position is gonna be the same as what we consider to be an ab mat sit-up. Soles of the feet together, pushing into each other, knees open out to the side. I'm gonna lay back just like an ab mat sit-up, and from there, pushing into the side of my feet down into the ground and squeezing the glutes. I'm gonna drive the hips up in the air like a glute bridge. Down, up, tap, extend, etc. Think of this like a glute bridge that also has an external rotation, so like maybe a band push-apart type position where you're really working at the extra outer part of the glutes there aspect to it. Right? So we're getting the extension, but we're also getting a little bit of the external rotation, possibly a more full glute kind of movement. I want you to think of this almost like burnout sets. So go, 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 go for 30 seconds, get a nice good 1 minute rest, and then let's do that 2 more times for 3 total rounds. Glutes should be a little shaky by the time we're done with these 3 rounds, if they aren't already yet from the lunges. See you guys tomorrow.